I completely understand that you have been through hell in the past few months. I mean, considering everything that's gone on with Kiefer, blaming your father seems like a pretty convenient substitute.
If you're about to give me this, honey, try so hard to be a good father speech,
No,
please.
I'm not. I'm just letting you know that Sonny, your father, has a lot of issues. And maybe instead of repeating the same mistakes, you can learn from them.
What do you mean repeating?
Come on, Chrissy. I mean, for starters, your father can hold a grudge longer than anyone I have ever met.
That's not what I'm doing.
Just think about it for a second, please. Okay, look. Okay, fine. Your father wasted a lot of time being angry with Mike because he left him to the mercy of his stepfather. You know that his childhood was hell, and he stayed really, really angry. And look at what he threw away because of it. A dad who actually wanted to be close. I mean, out of anyone, I wish I had that. I'd take that over anything. But in some small way, Sonny still blames Mike for everything that went wrong in his life.
I'm not blaming my dad for my problems.
Come on. Sure you are. You are using all that anger to justify your self-destructive behavior. You went after Johnny Zakara.
This is starting to sound like a lecture.
No, please, I'm not trying to lecture you. Please. Your parents have given you a really, really good life. You've never had to work a day in your life. You get whatever you want. Your parents practically fall all over themselves to make you happy. All I'm trying to say is that blaming other people for your own problems, you kind of lose control of your life.
So I'm supposed to just ignore how unfair Dad's being to Michael?
This isn't about Michael right now. I just want you to focus on yourself and take the time to figure out what it is that you really want, because if you spend your entire life with a grudge against your father, you are not going to be happy.
Just got your message. So what's going on with Christina? Under the circumstances, she was in pretty good shape when she left the hospital.
Yeah, that's what I thought you had said. No, she actually called me here. Okay, she's still holding some pretty major resentment against Sonny.
Sonny just told me that things were getting a little bit better between them.
Yeah, I know. Apparently not. Mom, she needs us. She's still really angry with him.
Could you be a little more specific?
All she said is that she doesn't like the way he treats Michael.
He dotes on Michael.
I know.
Everybody knows that.
I know. That's what I said. But she doesn't agree, and she's angry, and she's sticking to it.
Look, she's got a lot of issues with her father, but I think she's misdirecting a lot of the anger. She's angry at Kiefer, and unfortunately, she can't take it out on him, so she's taking it out on Sonny.
I know. I told her the same exact thing. She doesn't seem to agree.
I wish the two of them could figure out what to do and then move on.
Yeah, I know. But unfortunately, they're a little bit too much alike.
They are more alike than I care to admit.
So you chased Franco up the stairs, right?
Yeah, please, Lucky, please, we've been through this. He shot at me, not to hit me, but to slow me down.
Okay, is there anything else that you remember?
I mean, Franco said something about how babies were trusting and fragile, and that how having a connection with someone from the time they were born changes everything. Then he said something to me about how I would be the only person who could appreciate what was about to happen. And that's when he went onto the roof, and I was a flight or two behind, I don't know, 20, 30 seconds. By the time I got up there, he was across the roof near the edge.
I looked up, he yelled, "Don't kill me, I know where the baby is," and then he fell.
Except it wasn't Franco.
So where the hell did he take the baby?
Well, why don't we find the one person we know Franco's connected to? His mother. Stock police sent a car by Karen Anderson's house. She's gone completely. House is empty, no forwarding address. Neighbors say she just vanished.
You think she was in on the kidnapping?
She won't even admit to being Franco's mother. I don't think they're working together.
Well, we still need to check the house in Woodstock anyway.
I think you're wasting your time, Lucky.
Well, why? I mean, isn't that how Franco works? One clue leads to the next.
Yeah, right, when he wants to be found, but I don't think there's going to be any more clues.
What are you saying, Jason?
I think he wants to keep this baby for himself.